New International Student Orientation, Understanding Your Immigration Documents. Today, we'll be reviewing the immigration documents you'll need to keep safe while you're studying at Stanford University. Please take a moment now to take out and have in your hand your passport, I-20 or DS-2019, as well as a printout or electronic version of the I94. An electronic version of your I94 can be found by going to the website i94.cbp.dhs.gov, selecting Get Most Recent I94 near the top center of the page, consenting, and then entering your passport information. Now, let's begin the review. As an international student, your immigration documents include a valid passport that does not expire in less than 6 months, an I-20 for students on the F1 visa, or a DS-2019 for students on the J-1 visa, an F or J visa stamp located in your passport, and the I-94 arrival record. Please note that citizens of Canada are not given and do not need the visa stamp. However, they are still required to pay the I-901 SEVIS fee prior to entry in the United States. The Bechtel International Center advises that you make photocopies of the passport bio page and visa stamp, and all pages of your current and previous I-20s or DS-2019s. Keep the copies and the originals in a safe place. It is important to keep all immigration documents that are given to you, because those will be needed if you ever apply for work authorization, change visa types, apply for other types of immigrant status, or transfer to another university. Now, let's take a closer look at the information contained in your I-20, DS-2019, visa stamp, and I-94. The information contained in those documents must exactly match what you came to the United States to do, for how long, and what you are studying at Stanford. Let's begin our review by looking at the I-20. The I-20 is essentially the legal immigration document that told the U.S. government that you were accepted to study at Stanford University, under what degree level and major, and for how long. Program end date on the I-20 and maintaining your status is what determines how long you can stay in the United States, and not the expiration date on your F1 visa stamp. The expiration date on your visa determines whether or not you can re-enter the United States, but more on the visa stamp in a moment. One last note about the I-20. The second page of the I-20 contains a section for a travel signature. Students must have a valid travel signature from a Bechtel International Student Advisor in order to re-enter the United States. For students on the J visa, the DS-2019 provides the same functionality as the I-20. Your DS-2019 contains your SEVIS ID number, the period of time of your studies with an end date of when you are expected to complete your degree, and the degree level and major. Like the I-20, the DS-2019 also requires a travel signature. On the DS-2019, the travel signature is located near the bottom of the first page. Now, let's take a look at the visa stamp located in your passport. The visa stamp tells you the visa type you were issued, whether you're allowed multiple entries or just a single entry, and the expiration date of your visa. All of your visas should either be the F or J type. The expiration date of your visas will vary depending on the country you are from and the relationship between our countries. The expiration on your visa does not need to and often does not match the program end date on your I-20 or DS-2019. The visa is used only for entering the United States. It is the ticket that allows you to come into the US. If it expires while you are in the US, you do not need to renew your visa in order to stay and complete your studies at Stanford. However, if you leave the United States with an expired visa, you will need to renew your visa from your home country before you can re-enter the United States. And finally, let's take a look at the I94 record. The I94 record is what tells you that you entered the United States in the correct status. It may take 7 to 10 days for your I94 arrival record to be updated with your most recent arrival. The I94 has a record number, which changes every time you enter the United States. The class of admission on the I-94 should correctly match your visa type. If it does not, for For instance, if the class of admission indicates a B1 or B2, you must see an international student advisor to get that fixed immediately. The admit until date should show D/S, which is short for duration of status. This means you are allowed to remain in the United States until the completion of your studies and as long as you are maintaining your status. This duration of status notation and your visa type was also stamped into and handwritten into your passport by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection officer at your port of entry. Please review all these documents carefully and alert an international student advisor at the Bechtel International Center if you see an error in any of your documents.